When I started Humber, I did not know what to expect. It was a pretty shocking experience for me. I had never, studied at such a big college before, and the support staff here at Humber College impacted my time here tremendously. They impacted it in a positive way. They were patient, they understood my concerns, they understood what I wanted. They directed me to the right people in a timely manner, and they were there to support me even when I felt like giving up here.
Of all the experiences that I had back in high school and then just flashbacks to that and thinking, okay, this could be a really rough ride, it wasn't like that coming to Humber. So for me to be able to finish my studies here at Humber was actually really, really important, not just for myself, but for my family. Not to dig too deep, but like it was a really big thing for my family. Just as much as it was for me, I finally found myself in a place where I was like, you know what, this is what I want to do with my life. I have a better understanding of what I could be doing as far as a career. So I wanted to make sure that no matter what, I didn't let this fall to the wayside. I didn't want anything to kind of get in the way. So for me to come in, finish my education, get my diploma, start working, that was my goal. I was able to make that, and there was nothing that was going to get in my way. So
the support staff here at Humber, the work that they do, it helps students to better be students. One of the things that they're always looking out to do is what they can do, what they can add, what they can equip students with so that they don't have to endure extra stress as students. It helps them to break down whatever barriers they may be going through, whether it be a language barrier, maybe it be something with their physical performance. It could be something psychological, even with counseling services. The support staff at Humber are here in every type of way that cater to every type of demographic of student, regardless of which background you're coming from. So you never really feel alone here in the sense that we have something set up, put in place to help you.
Support staff is really important for any student who comes to a college, and you don't come to a college just to study and listen to what the faculty has to say. You're here for a holistic experience. So if you didn't have support staff and you'd only be coming to school to learn, life would be very boring. Support staff helps you with things like, say you need counseling services for whatever dilemma you're facing, you go to a support staff. You need something fun to happen on campus, support staff organizes that for you. So life would be pretty mundane without them, and I'm glad Humber has such brilliant support staff.
the whole idea of a student loan was completely foreign to me. Second year, I received a letter in the mail from OSAP explaining that there were some concerns around my application for that year that I was already in, and came down, spoke to folks over at Financial Services, and bumped into a gentleman by the name of Daniel. Sat down with him, explained my situation, and he was a huge help. Asked the questions, and I was able to get the answers regarding like next steps, a clear explanation as to what OSAP was saying to me as a student, so then I had a better understanding of what I was about to walk into, as well as Daniel was able to sit down and really explain some of the other options that are out there. That, you know, this doesn't mean that you can't be a student, that we can still move forward, you can still, you know, cover all your costs, keep going to class, and it was really helpful, because then I was freaking out. I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep coming to Humber, get my diploma. So it was just really nice to be able to go into, speak with the staff there, and just get a better understanding as to what I could be doing as far as like maintaining my education here.
While working on campus in the disabilities department, my role was to support students as a note taker. I had to attend classes with these students that I worked with, were students who required that, additional accommodation. As a student working as a support staff, I felt the work that I was doing was extremely important, especially in the capacity that I was working in. I was working with students who required the service, and so as a result of that, I felt as if I needed to do my job in a way that reflected Humber, because I not only was working as a support staff, but I too was a student. So I too understood the importance of getting that added support.
I just want to say thank you to Humber College and for all the wonderful experiences I've had so far. And I know I'm going to be sad when I'm expected to graduate and leave this campus and not be able to come here every day. And I wish more people have the same experience that I've had so far over here.
Everyone here, Humber as a whole, just had this, it just felt very welcoming. To know that, the moment you get off the bus, that you can sit back and just take it all in without any like weird level of judgment. And to me, at the time especially, I just felt very grateful for that.
If I was ever to take Humber College out as a person and tell it exactly what I appreciated about it, I would tell Humber that I appreciate all its patience with me, how it's provided me a multitude of opportunities for growth, how it's allowed me to make mistakes and not reprimand me for those mistakes, but if anything, encourage me to make more, in the sense that I'm safe in this environment to grow, to build, to lead, and allow myself to express myself to who I truly am. And the motto that they say, "We got you," stands true.